I want to compliment the regional group for bringing forward this motion. But I'm not surprised, but I'm a bit surprised, I suppose, again, to see the government haven't opposed it. So what is going on here? I mean, the parts of this motion, which I agree 100% with, and they're all for things that you're totally opposed to, Minister Ryan. And now you're just accepting the motion, and you're going to have it just acquiesced here and passed and do nothing about it. This is the greatest laissez-faire way of dealing with this parliamentary system that we have here. This is not the first time; it's probably the 10th time in recent year that you've done this. Your totally policies are opposite of what's in the motion, but you accept the motion because you haven't the gumption and you haven't the guts and you haven't the sense to yourselves and the trust in the backbenchers that they'll vote with you in a vote, and that's why. And not a humiliating a few people overboard. That's what you're afraid of. But this is the greatest con job that ever hit this country. Because you said in 2005 that we'd have to use all our natural resources, oil and gas, because we weren't sure of supplies from Russia and elsewhere. So how did you change so much in the years and to be following this, what I call now actually quite an evil strategy? You're going to have people without power. They'll be cold and in the dark in their houses. Small business can't survive. And on top of what happened in COVID, he closed all the small businesses and left the big multinationals get bigger and bigger. So whose master are you serving? Who's your master? Because you couldn't have changed so much in the 14 years. You were saying recently you were shocked by this energy crisis. You knew it 14 years ago. So come clean with us, Minister. I respect you as your integrity. Come clean with us and tell us what master you, Taoiseach Martin and Taoiseach Varadkar, serving. The global interests. There's another big conference coming up on the 21st of this month, and more drastic and draconian decisions being made as regards the human life and this planet. And it's not to do with climate change. It's to do with control, greed, control, to make bigger businesses bigger and make big checkbooks for bigger people. That's what it is. So come clean with the people. It will take you 14 years to find out that we're going to have an energy crisis. The deliberate policies that you're here to penalise and perish and humiliate the Irish people is disgraceful.